Hello, readers. Today we're going to read our first book of Batman. I only have two of these, so hopefully you enjoy these. You can also look for the Batman series online, and I'm sure that there will be a website out there that have these books electronically. In this day and age, especially in these times of need, I am sure that there will be other publishers that are willing to for you to subscribe to these channels for free or for a minimal cost where you're reading books online. Now the problem is that I hope that you have enough internet or data for your plan. I'll be reading Batman, Who is Clayface? Batman! 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 Who is Clayface by Donald Lemke. Pictures by Stephen E. Gordon. Colors by Eric A. Gordon. Batman created by Bob Kane. I hope you enjoyed my groovy music that I have in the background right now. In this book, you'll see Bruce Wayne, Matt Hagen. These are some of the characters. Commissioner James Gordon, Batman, Clayface, Allred Pennyworth. Here's another DC comic book that I've always loved, Batman. On a stormy afternoon, a man stopped inside the Gotham City Bank. He walked toward the front desk, leaving muddy footprints behind him. "Welcome, sir," greeted the teller. "How may I help you today?" The man smiled. "I'd like to withdraw some money," he said. $1 million, cash. A bit suspicious, don't you think? The teller counted the man's money and placed it in a large bag. Then she handed him some papers. "Just sign these," the teller said. The man's hands shook with anger, and his eyes burned red. "Don't you know who I am?" he asked. Suddenly, his skin started bubbling and bulging through his suit. "I'm Bruce Wayne," the man roared, fleeing with the bag of cash. Is he really Bruce Wayne? Meanwhile, Batman sped through downtown Gotham in the Batmobile. The Caped Crusader received a phone call from his loyal butler. "Someone's causing a stir at the bank, sir," said Alfred. "Who?" asked the masked superhero. The butler paused for a moment. "You, Master Wayne," said Alfred, knowing Batman's secret identity. What does Alfred think it's Batman causing all the problems? In suspense. Moments later, the Batmobile arrived at the Gotham City Bank. The Dark Knight rushed inside, but the thief was gone. Then Batman spotted the muddy footprints on the floor. "This crime can be only one man's dirty work," said the world's greatest detective. Batman followed the muddy footprints back outside the bank. People crowded the rainy streets, but the trail led to only one of them. Batman didn't know the man's face, however. The Dark Knight knew he'd found his criminal. "Clayface!" the superhero shouted at the evil mudman. It looks like a pretty doggone nasty looking villain there, doesn't it? Clay. Years earlier, Matt Hagen had been a young, daring treasure hunter. While exploring an unknown cave, he discovered a mysterious pool filled with radioactive goo. The toxic jelly changed him into a powerful shapeshifter. To maintain this form, Hagen soon perfected his own toxic goo and became the villain, Clayface. Clayface fled into the crowd. I'll need a bat's eye view to catch this crook, said Batman. The Caped Crusader grabbed the grapnel gun from his utility belt. He fired the gun's metal hook at a nearby building. A super strong wire attached to the hook pulled the hero high above Gotham City. Soon, Clayface's soft body weakened in the pouring rain. What happens to clay if you pour water on it? Try it if you have rain. If you have clay at home, try it. Run it through some water, and you'll find out what happens to it. Just like Clayface is melting, that clay is also going to melt or turn into goo. Clayface could be any of these, thought Batman. Wah! An evil laugh echoed through the exhibit. I wonder which one it is. Oh, it's the Trojan warrior, a Roman warrior, one or the other. Suddenly, the statue of a Spartan, ooh, I totally messed that one up, a Spartan soldier lifted his giant spear. The villain hurled the weapon at Batman with all his might. The caped crusader expertly dodged the spear and then grabbed a batarang from his utility belt. What goes around comes around, he said, tossing the device. Clayface quickly changed again. This time, he molded himself into the Viking warrior, Eric the Red. The Mudman blocked the batarang with a wooden shield. The Viking villain laughed. You're no match for his blast from the past, shouted Clayface, and soon you'll be history too. Now, prepare to walk the plank, said the Mudman, changing into the evil pirate Blackbeard. Arr! The villain lunged at Batman with a sharp sword. The hero flung another batarang. The small winged device zipped past the villain's hulking head. Missed again, yelled Clayface. But you're getting warmer. That makes two of us, said Batman. Uh-oh. It's fire. What happens to clay when you put it under fire or in an oven? Why don't you try that too? With your parents, of course, or an adult beside you. Try it if you have soft clay. Put it in the oven. Turn the oven on. See what happens. Or put it on a stove. At that moment, the batarang exploded. Wooden beams fell around Clayface and burned like a campfire. The villain's clay-like body quickly baked into a thick, stony shell. If it's a thick shell, what is an adjective that describes that shell also? Oh, stony. If it's stony, what is it like? It is like stone. So he's turned into what? Stone. The Caped Crusader knocked on Clayface with his gloved fist. Looks like you'll be doing some hard time, said the superhero in Arkham Asylum. Got caught in the act. A short while later, the police arrived at the Gotham Wax Museum. That's him, said Batman, pointing to the exhibit's newest statue. Good luck getting him to confess. Why are they going to have a hard time getting him to confess? What is he now? Remember what he turned into? Stone. Police Commissioner James Gordon shook Batman's hand. Don't worry, he told the hero. We'll get this crook to crack. They'll give him the crack? Huh? Oh, they're gonna hit him with a sledgehammer. That's how they crack him up. Batman took to the skies again. Now to clean up this money mess at the bank, said the Dark Knight. I don't want the good name of Bruce Wayne dragged through the mud. More superhero books for you to love. Again, you might see something on this page that you did not see on other pages. And yes, there are other books on superheroes or DC superheroes and villains on my channel. All you have to do is subscribe. Or you can also try going to www.icanread.com to see what happens. As a matter of fact, since we have a little bit of time on this, we can go on there right now to icanread.com and see what we get. There might be a site, there might be a place on there that will show us so we can share. Again, I'll go here. By the way, this is my channel, of course. Other stories on there, a bunch of other stories. So we'll go to open up a new window and say icanread.com. It says I Can Read Book Club, get awesome children's books delivered to your door every month. These are the greatest books you could have. And there are all kinds of books of I Can Read. I've never been on this website, but it looks like you can subscribe for $20. You can also get, if you subscribe for $20 a box, you can get children's books shipped to your door every month. Enjoy reading with your child. For $20, it looks like you'll probably get about 4 books or so a month, which is not bad. And it says sign up and get 2 free books. There's a part of where what's inside every I Can Read box contains 5 new books a month. Not bad for $20. Titles like Pete the Cat, Pete at the Beach, and Biscuits Day at the Fair. Like all the I Can Read books, they're filled with fun illustrations and easy to follow stories that will help your child develop essential reading skills. These are other books that you'll be able to order through this website. Join. There are other books on there for you to join. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. My next reading will be of Batman versus the Riddler. Thank you for viewing. And again, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please go ahead and do so. That way you can share it with others. If not, you won't be able to find any of them if you don't subscribe. Thank you.